Hello everyone. Do you know what are the types of ocean current? If you know your answer, please write down in the comment box. Now let me tell you, there are two types of ocean current. One is warm, other is cold. Do you know warm current starts from? That starts from equator and move towards your pole. But cold current is vice versa. It starts from your pole and move towards your equator. If we talk about some of the famous ocean current that we will be looking in this video. Let's see this. If we talk about this is your Gulf Stream in the on the east coast of your America, North America. It starts like from the nearby the equator. So this is your warm current, Gulf Stream, and from north two currents are coming. One is Greenland and other is Labrador. These both currents are cold current and Gulf Stream is a warm current. The area where we find warm current meeting the cold current are the best fishing ground of the world. Although the climate is bit dicey, you can say like we have fog in this area, but fishing is very good. So such area in this part is known as Newfoundland Islands of Canada. Newfoundland Islands of Canada. Best fishing ground of the world, one of the best. Okay, now this Gulf Stream move further north towards your Scandinavian countries and it is known as North Atlantic Drift. Although it is again a warm current, same as your Gulf Stream, but there is one important fact. On the same latitude, if you find a port of Russia on this side, you usually find these ports are freeze during winter. But as North Atlantic Drift is a warm current which leads to defreezing of these ports in this part of the world, and hence they are having much more trade as compared to your Russia. That's why अगर हम देखें तो Russian trade is on this side is very less, and Russia is inviting so many like investment in this front, on this front, and China is pro investment in this area. So if we talk about the further areas, we have Canary Islands in this part. So the current name is your Canary current, that is a cold current. That is a cold current. On the northern half of your like equator say above, so a current flow throughout the like equatorial portion. So that current is known as North Equatorial current. That current is known as North Equatorial current. That is a warm current. And if we talk about this area, a counter current will move. That is your equatorial counter current. That is your equatorial counter current. Just below these current, we have south equatorial current, same as your north equatorial current. These current are originating due to, this current originates due to rotation of earth. Okay, these current originates due to rotation of earth, and the counter equatorial current originates as response to these current, both north equatorial and south equatorial. Now let's talk about the southern part of the world. We have Peru current, or you can say Humboldt current in this area. It's a cold current and it has a direct link with the Indian monsoon. So that's why it is very important. You should learn the location of this current. Now this area is known as Brazil, and we have a current in this area, that is Brazilian current. Now we have an island in this area, so that's why Benguela current is named after that, that is Benguela current. Here we have Agulhas current. Peru was a cold current, Brazil was a warm. Benguela is a warm current, cold current, and Agulhas is a warm current. Now same with the Australia, West Australian current is a cold current, whereas East Australian current is a warm current. And throughout the southern half, we have Atlantic circumpolar current, which is flowing throughout the southern oceans. So these are the important ocean currents which we have to learn. But there is a small trick that you can easily use to remember all the geographical location or currents, whether they are warm or cold. So let's see this. For example, this is your 0 degree latitude, this is your 45, and this is your 90 degree latitude. So do remember this thing. On the west side, this is the west side and this is the east side. On west side between 0 to 45, on this side you will always have a, on the west side you will always have a cold current. You always have a cold current. On the east side between 0 to 45, you will always have a warm current. You will always have a warm current. The situation reverse when we talk about the 45 to 90. Here in this area we have warm current on western side, and 45 to 90 between your, like here we have cold current. So this is a small trick that you can use or apply during any sort of, like if you have the name of this kind of currents, you can easily identify whether it's a cold current or warm current. So let's see one more time the map work, whether we are left with any. Yes, we are left with this. Kyushu is a warm current and Oisho is a cold current. And also the point where they meet near the Japan, we have best fishing grounds in Japan. So fishing is very important in this area as well as in this area. So this is the most important thing that you have to remember about the currents in geography. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you like this session. Thank you very much.